here a while, so.
There we go. We're good. Well, you all know what? Yep, we got one. How's that?
Any news on Nebraska?
News on Nebraska, yeah, hot off the presses. It's flying right now. There's actually a rescission effort going on in Nebraska right now as we speak. And Wyoming, they're trying to pass one. Nebraska, I think it looks pretty good this year. Part of it depends on what the governor does. Like the governor has refused to weigh in. I got some mechanisms behind the scenes I'm working there. Nebraska's a weird situation. Unicameral legislature, which is just weird. Fake, nonpartisan system of governance. They're really proud of how nonpartisan they are, and then they're all a bunch of Democrats and Republicans anyway. But the hard part is they have a cloture rule in their Senate which requires more votes than it takes to overcome a gubernatorial veto. So the threshold is super high just to get a vote. We have the votes to pass Nebraska. We have for the last 3 years. We have not been able to get to the 2/3 cloture mark. This year, I would give us I think it's pretty good. I give us about a 75% chance of passing. One last thing, I said the word rescission. There are some rescission efforts being pushed around the country right now. So in Nebraska, they're pushing to rescind all Article 5 applications that have happened in the past. There's one pending in Wyoming right now. I heard Alabama's running one. And people normally, when I say this, are like, oh no, I think this is the best thing happening this year. I'm more excited about the rescission efforts than I am about passing anywhere. I know that's crazy.
Remind people what a rescission is.
Rescission means that if you want to rescind an application that you've made, you have to pass a resolution rescinding the prior resolution. So in states where we pass, we have to make sure we're paying attention we don't let a rescission resolution pass, right? Because our opponents, the John Birch Society, Eagle Forum, these guys, they're going to try to pass rescission resolutions. And so why am I so excited about it? Because it keeps our grassroots engaged. Because I told them this was going to happen, because we knew this was going to happen. That's why we keep the grassroots activated. In the end, what we're going to do is we're going to pass, we're going to prevent rescission, we're going to get to the convention, we're going to pass amendments out of convention, we're going to ratify those amendments, and then y'all are going to go home and go to sleep, right? No. Then you are going to be a fully actuated, self-governing grassroots army that runs this country at home in your states.
I hope so.
And you guys are going to be placeholders when we pass it. We're going to have big pictures of you guys going, Benjamin Franklin's all over Arkansas. I mean it. It's going to be like, this is the people that started.
You know, I would also say, don't forget what you're doing, that it's historic. I think it's really hard to think about like, oh, I'm making history right now. You're making history right now, actually making history. And by the way, no matter what happens, you're making history. It's going to be written in history books about this effort to get to a convention, whatever happens out of it. I think we're getting to convention. It's going to be the biggest political event in American history. Your kids, your grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids are going to say, what was great-grandpappy doing during the revolution? Right? It's going to be, what was he doing during convention? Was he pro? Was he con? Was he in the fight? Was he sitting on the sidelines? They're going to ask, and you're going to know.
Anything else?
Right.